Welcome everyone to another edition of Airy Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Airy Sky. It seems the live counter wasn't working properly. Welcome everyone. So I'm doing this video. Let's just move the camera down a bit. So there is some good news coming down the pipe for us all today, and so you're going to ignore that your girl got no tripping. What are you talking about? Girl killed herself? What are you talking about, Jenna? Anyways, so today I went to lunch with my sister Patty, and oh no, Chloe's right there sleeping. She's actually snoozing right there. She's not dead. So, anyways, me and Chloe went to lunch today to Red Robin, and basically that we got up really early. Last night we went out and we had some beers. We went out and had some beer at the tap room when I got paid, and we just sat back, and I got Chloe completely and thoroughly shit-faced. Literally. I mean, I had a little accident on the way home where I have to wash my pants because I pissed in my pants. See, right now, with my back and my neck and my legs and everything not working properly, I'm in a wheelchair 99% of the time. So, Chloe was going so slow in slow motion that I couldn't get to the honey bucket or the porta potty fast enough. And so I went in my pants, in my leggings, in my underwear. So when I got home, I had to take a shower. But we went out and we tried some pizza at this place that was really good. Anyways, so we get back around 2:30 in the morning, and we decided to take a snooze. Well, with me, let's just say I think I overdrank on beer because the pizza came up. And I was like, for real? The pizza came up. So anyways, this is about good news, not about the death of Chloe. Chloe is around. She's right there, snoozing away, taking a nap, of course. And so what the good news is this. So this morning, I took a nap. I'm kind of out of it. Let me get my energy drink so I can continue real quick. Anyways, so today's adventure was good because Chloe gets me up at 6. The alarm went off at 5, and I slept till 6, and then dilated, and then I threw my clothes on, and I decided, here, let me show you guys something. Something I picked up today. Mind you, I picked this up today, $19, and I got it at Old Navy, right here, 19 bucks. And I got some sandals for Chloe. Isn't that cute? This looks gorgeous. It just, people were giving me so many compliments of the dress. It was not even funny, you know. I was like, thanks, this is great. Saw my former apartment manager. But anyways, let's get down to the Chloe and I are not in Portland, Jenna. We are actually in near Spokane, so, you know, it wasn't her, you know. So, anyways, oh, it is really nice. I had the white tights and, you know, yeah, well, I drank too much beer last night, and I thought I could make it all the way home, and we got to the community gardens, which is next to the police station, and, well, I pissed myself, and Chloe was going so slow-mo, it was like an old lady in a walker, basically. I mean, that's how slow that she was pushing in a wheelchair. But let me get back to my drinking. So I had this mixture last night. It was a half and half. It was like when you get at Buffalo Wild Wings, it's like black velvet, and it's like half amber stout or half amber beer and half stout. And it was really good. So I just couldn't stop drinking the 20-ounce glasses. Anyways, so finally, Chloe had 2 beers, And then, as I'm having pizza, I said to Chloe, here, try some Rumple Mints. Yeah, the Rumple Mints is a 100%, 100 proof peppermint schnapps. All of a sudden, she enjoyed it. She's like, wow, and I'm like, now, you tried the Bacardi 151. Let's try Cruise On 151. That's what got her home. She got home in one piece. I had more beer than her. And yet, when I got home, showered and everything, I had to shower this morning because, again, when I cleaned myself up after the peeing incident in the wheelchair, what happened is that Chloe, funny thing about Chloe, is she saw me throw up in the toilet several times, then in the sink, and then in the kitchen sink, so I had to do all this cleaning. So I finally got laid down with the movie going, and then she gets me up this morning and says we have to go, so I dilated, and I threw my clothes on, and I ran out the door. I was like, okay, I better get my ass in gear. So then we went to, on the bus, and we went to my old town where I saw my sister Patty. She's adopted. We met up with her, got in her car. I used her bathroom, and she's like, you okay? And I'm going, yeah. Well, I was going to swing by in a little espresso shop across the way. And anyways, I decided, Chloe's, you know how Chloe is at times. She's sweet, but can be a bitch at times. She's like, I'm hungry. I can't wait till lunch. So I go into this gas station and say, hey, I'm looking for Copenhagen Southern Blend. No luck. Had to get Grizzly Dark Select. Here's the Copenhagen that I like. All of a sudden, I get her 2 pieces of chicken and buy an energy drink and a bottle of water. We go over to see my sister Patty, and she's like, where do we need to go? I go, well, I need to go to Safeway because the 4th of July, and I want to go to these places. So we got in the car, and we drove to Safeway. In Safeway, and this is how I have a gold heart, so if anyone thinks I abuse people, I don't. Chloe's like, what do you want to get? I said, oh, I want to get a couple porterhouses. So I asked the meat lady at Safeway. She says, oh, these are the only 2 we have. So she got me some porterhouses. And my sister Patty's like, oh, I would love this rib steak. I said, hey, lady, I'm going to buy my sister rib steak since I love her. How about we get the big fat one? So she goes and gets the biggest, fattest one behind the glass, puts it in the paper. And then I go and get the steak seasonings. I found the seasonings I've been looking for. I had to improvise a bit with my sister Teddy, who came to visit. So anyways, then what happened was, we left and we decided we were going to head up Fred Meyer's. So we took care of that. And I didn't buy anything there. And then, I decided I'm going to skip going to Weimar because I was going to go get some beer. And we skipped it. So we drove across the bridge, and we went into 2 cash and carries. And lo and behold, no bratwurst, the bratwurst I'm looking for. So I'm sitting there going, son of a, So finally, I decide, well, we were going to go to, somewhere else, And so from there, the plan was Walmart. So we go to Walmart, and I'm looking for phones. I got to get a replacement phone. And I'm talking to my sister about the story about how, the police did this and that, and, how I'm weak, and talked about Sister Jenna and how I'm weak. And, she basically was like, no, you're just having some problems, And so we went from Walmart. And we were going to go to the U.S. Bank. Chloe wanted to put money in her account. So she's like, oh, I'll do it in a day or so. So she goes and does that. So we skipped the UPS store because I got those games I'm selling. So it's like, okay, I got blessed with those. I'm selling unopened Pokemon games. And then all of a sudden, Chloe wants some with store credits. She wants a couple Xbox One games. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. There's way more credits than needed. Again, if people think I abused Chloe, I just sat here and said, here you go. We'll get you a couple games ordered. Anyways, as you all probably know by now, the rent wasn't covered because Chloe bought a pound of tobacco in tubes. And then I did the math. She took me to Burger King, the other day, and I had the Brewmaster burger, which was really, really good. So afterwards, back to the store. So afterwards, my sister wanted to go to the dollar store. So we went to the dollar store, and from there, she was talking about Shopko, how she got a good little ice maker. And then we sat there and we chatted in the car. And then, we went to Office Depot, and I was looking for a printer, and for my computer. And, it was like a birthday present, and I was like, eh. So finally, we ended up at Red Robin today. And again, this is, if someone thinks I abuse Chloe, I don't, or abuse anyone. My sister looked at Chloe when Chloe had a little temper tantrum, and I said, well, here's how it's going to work. You're going to get the burger you want, get the big one. And she ordered it, and I said, yeah, but first I asked about the wings, the boneless wings. And Chloe's like, well, I want wings too, and throws a temper tantrum. And no, I'll skip the wings. Finally, when I ordered my wings, she's sitting there scowling at me, and I'm just like, sir, can we have another order of wings? And she says, oh, I want buffalo dipping sauce. And I'm like, yes, ma'am, no problem. Can I get it for my fries too? Sure. So I had two burgers I ordered. Well, 2 burgers I brought home. Anyways, when I was out and about, I had a cooler and I had ice and my stuff in it. Well, afterwards, we went over to Old Navy, and I've never been in one. So I was dinking around. I found this dress, and I was like, I got to have it. This is going to look really good on me. And it did. I tried it out in the trying room, and Chloe's like, well, she wanted to go in and just get some flip-flops, sandals. So I turned around and I was like, she grabbed 3 different sets of flip-flops. And I was like, cool. So we picked up the flip-flops and I walked out the door and we got in the car. Well, next thing you know, Chloe's like, well, where are we going next? Well, we were on our way out. And so what happened was I had a couple hard ciders there at the Red Robin, and then we left, and Bill got paid as usual, and we decided we were going to go to this meat market and little shop. So as I go into the meat market, I go in and I ask for 2 pounds of jalapeno bacon, and Chloe says, well, what's the bacon for? I said, making club sandwiches. She says, oh, I love your club sandwiches. So we got to get sandwich meats for soon. So anyways, I get that, and then I walk down, and I'm trying some spicy cheese. Not spicy in my opinion. My sister is like, it burnt my tongue. I'm like, I don't know anything about that. So anyways, so we get done with that, and I go back to the meat department, and she was talking about these sausage things that she bought, sausage rope things. They're like little sausage meat sticks, Slim Jim type things, but they're made right there at the shop. So I was like, this one looks really hot. And they said, oh, it's made with ghost peppers. Not even spicy. I mean, the sausage texture, no. You want ghost peppers, you get spicy, a spicy burger. So anyways, I picked her up some, and I picked up a porterhouse. And Chloe's like, that is real good. Porterhouse was a little more money than I wanted to pay, but I was like, you know what? This is really high quality meat. Not like Safeway. So we got in the car and we drove. And before we got in the car, I decided, hey, sis, look, this place here's got a trout stout. I want to try it. So I sit down, wait, and we get seated. And Chloe, she goes over to Christian Charities and says, I want my records. Anyways, we're just sitting there, and it's like, I want my records. Again, they're like, come back next week. So we got to call up and make an appointment for the bus, to get there. So on our way back, from there, Chloe wants to get her blood work done. So, but anyways, I tried the trout stout, and then Chloe wanted some water. So she finished up my glass of water, and then we left, and we went and dropped her off to get her blood work done. Well, when we dropped her off, she walked across the street from the Dairy Queen into get her blood labs done for her estrogen levels. The doctors got her on post-operative hormone levels because her body is producing too much estrogen. So, anyway, so what happened was she comes in and I'm sitting there and she's like, "Oh, do I get one of these?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can have hot fudge sundae. I bought it for you specifically." And this is me. People sit there and say, "Oh, abuse, abuse, abuse." It's like, do I abuse? No, I give with my whole heart. So while I was giving my whole heart, hey, there's something cool. Firecrackers, yes. Queso? No, I don't want queso. So apparently the cheddar and beer brats are still available. I'm just checking here. Cheddar and cheese bacon, Hatch green chili brats. Buffalo blue brats. Oh, yeah, I've had those. So apparently they discontinued the brats that I like. They replaced it with a queso with pepper cheese brats. Well, no wonder why I couldn't find them anymore. They discontinued the best brats there is. Anyways, back to my story. So, and I know Jenna and the rest of the gang will say, well, it's bad for your heart anyways. So, well, anyways, one of the things I was looking at the meat thing is they had these ghost pepper and cheddar brats, and I was like, "Hey, how much is it? How many do you get in for a pound?" And the lady said 2, and I'm like, "I'm not paying $8 for 2 of these. I need 8 of them to fit in hot dog buns." She's like, "Well, you're paying $24 or so to $28 for these," and I'm like, "No, thanks." So what happened was me and Chloe went to, after we finished the ice cream, we, went, on our way. And my sister's like, "Thank you, Rita, so much for the steak and everything." We got back to the old apartment complex I lived in. And as we pulled in, I was talking to her, and the manager pulls in, my good close friend who was with me when Erin died. She dropped everything and went straight to me. When I called her on her phone, she says, "Is this important?" I go, "Yeah, Erin died." So she dropped everything and came home. And she met Chloe, and she's like, "Oh, what a fine girl. You're really lucky, Rita." And we're talking about 2 bedrooms, and, and there's a wait list. And so, anyways, Chloe goes over to the gas station to use her EBT or food card so she can get our cash part of her so she can get water. And they didn't take it. So I was like, "Here's my card. Go get your water. We'll be on our way." So finally, she comes back, and she's in the shade, and it's like 90 degrees out. So I'm just getting a tan in my dress, and the manager, my friend Gabby, she's like, "Oh, I want to swap clothes with you." And I'm like, "I'd like to swap bodies with you, but I don't want your husband either." And we joke about her husband being, abusive. He's the type that does psychological abuse. You never put him down or his work down because he's very angry about it. So, anywho, so what happened was, I wanted to say that, on the way home, I started to get the itches in the crotch area, and then I got home and there's a rash right around here, by the way, in my leg, right by the groin, from the tights. I wore tights today, and I dressed nicely, and everyone complimented the dress. And, so when I got home, but before we got there, we walked up to that. Chloe and I got on the bus, and this bus driver was a sweetheart. He's just like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for 37 years, driving a bus, blah, blah, blah." And, On and on and on. He talked about 22 years of his life driving in Seattle Metro. Jenna probably knows King County Metro bus. So we get done, and and we get to the transportation center, and he says, "I'm having a break. Leave your stuff on the bus." And so I took my purse and got off, had some dip, and used the bathroom. Well, there's this girl there that was flirting with me. Well, I was kind of getting a little pissy about it, but nice girl, very cute, just like the other, like my manager, always attractive. And then finally, because my manager gave me a hug and says, "Your face looks so gorgeous, Rita." I'm jealous. I'm going, yeah. And she says, "Who did your hair dye job?" So I told her about Terry. We talked about Moppy biting into a chicken, and she's like a little troublemaker. And we talked about little Rye Biscuit, eating baby chicks. That's Tara's dog. So anyways, as we get on the bus, we're riding back, and I said, make sure to transfer. So we got transferred, and we get back to on that bus, and I asked him, "Can you drop us off at the Work Source?" And we're in Washington State. Work Source people that could get a job. Chloe could benefit. They also have vocational rehabilitation there. But anyways, let me get it. So I'm having a hard time walking, and Chloe's like, "You okay?" And she holds me up. I'm like, my legs aren't doing well, ever since I was slammed in with police and all this, and my legs don't want to work. So we get in, and first thing I do is I put away the groceries because that's my job. My neighbor again basically accused Chloe of being a dude in a dress. And so we got it done, and Chloe went and laid down, and then did her thing, and I sat there and, got ready to dilate, and I got ready to dilate, and I'm, getting ready to dilate, and I plug the router in, and the router gets booted, and the neighbor, she's like, "Oh, yeah, it's about time the internet's working." It's like, yeah, we turned it off because we're not here. So anyways, what happened was I go and, we have the mail, and Chloe says, "What is it?" I said, "We got another letter from this Dilwad lawyer. You can't have surgery on near or when in close proximity to your hearing, your court hearing is what he calls it, for disability benefits." Well, Chloe's just sitting there like, whatever. The guy basically said again that he wanted, let's see. So, all right. So, a transgendered website. One girl's like, "I need all the work done, blah, blah, blah," again, but let's get back to this adventure. So, anyway, so Chloe looks at the letter, and it says, "We need to have all your medical records." Well, Chloe just took the letter, crumpled it up, and said, "Fuck it. We can't give all the records. All the records would lead to, the administrative law judge questioning things like, in the records, like I said before, it basically says in several of her records, she's trying to get involuntary committed for disability monies. Administrative law judge is going to look at it and say, scam." And then another thing, it, was like, talking about, all the shit she's done. And, me and my father-in-law talked about the last time. He says, the secret is Chloe needs to keep her mouth shut. She, it's like James 5:3, where it talks about controlling one's tongue. Yeah, I've done that problem too. I can admit not controlling my tongue at times because it's an open fire. But let's just say, because of this whole thing, Chloe's record basically shows no disability for her. So Chloe's like, well, if you just listen to Rita, and, that's what she said the other day, and listen to Rita, then I won't have to fire your ass because, Rita says this. Well, we proved that she can get on with the Asperger's. Well, anyways, talking about the Aspie for 1 second before I go back to the good news. We called up and they want a lot of money for us to get her summary of the diagnosis. And so it's like, I got to pay for this. Great. Well, anyways, I have to pay for other records too. And he's like, well, where's my medical necessary? Blah, blah, blah. It's to get her on disability. He needs everything. So anyways, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, whatever, not my problem. Chloe says, not mine either. Chloe's like, what are we going to do? He keeps pestering. So she goes out for a cigarette. And I'm sitting there going, okay, what do we do? So as I'm sitting there thinking, I go and check my email. Well, we're not going to tell you where exactly anything is. Chloe told me not to. But I get an email. Our 2-bedroom apartment is available next month. We're moving. There we go. We have the news. We are moving. We're out of this hellhole town. Police want to harass us every time we turn around. Like tonight, we were like walking past a major wreck, and they stopped us. I asked the logical questions and said, you're free to go. Yesterday, there was a major wreck again, jaws of life, car crumpled, blah, 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 same types of shit. And then, they harassed us coming and going, from the tap room. So we're just like, you know what? We're done dealing with the police. They want to harass us. That's fine. Let them harass us. So, tonight so I looked at this again on the tablet, my Aaron's tablet right here, and I kept looking at it. So I finally went outside, Chloe smoking a cigarette today. Want to see some news? And I shared it with her. She literally almost choked on the cigarette she was inhaling because she was so happy. And I told her, the good Lord works in mysterious ways. Today we got some applications, and now look, we're moving next month. So Chloe looked at, pulled out the letter again out of the trash can, looked at it, crumpled it up, said, fucking, we're moving. We're not going to this Social Security hearing. We're moving, and we're not going to jeopardize our new apartment because of this jackass. We're going to reapply in the new county we're in, and we're going to be good and happy. So anyways, so tonight I secured the U-Haul. So we got a truck we're going to pick up on payday, and we're going to be loading that badass up all night long. I got some extra help here at home at this place, and we're loading that up. And I also made a deal with one of my friends that I will send them home after the truck's unloaded where we're at, and they'll take a little trip. They haven't left this town much, and they're just so happy to take it. So anyways, that is pretty much the good news. I mean, we are freaking moving, and then, around 8 o'clock or so, I mean, what happened was I had to walk Moppy, and my neighbor says, oh, you're home. How'd it going? She wanted to see me in my dress. So I put it all on again, and the tights were sticky, and I'm like, ugh. So I got it all done, and then afterwards I came in, and Chloe says, are we ready? I said, yeah. So as we're walking up to Walmart, she's pushing me in a wheelchair. She needed some preparation H for hemorrhoids. And she's got the itchy hemorrhoid feeling, and she's like, hemorrhoids, eh. So we were sitting there chillaxing, Tomorrow she's going to be going to the store. We didn't get all the supplies we need. I said, use my debit card. Just pick up the supplies needed. And, hi, Michelle. And so what happened was, as we're walking up there, she was, pushing me, of course. I say walk, but I'm in the wheelchair. I said, hey, you're going this way. Go this way. She goes, why? Just go this way. I said, I order you to go this way. Chloe says, okay. So we go into Burger King. I said, what do you want? She says, oh, I want to try the Sourdough King. Now, that's been something that's been looking really good for me. But she gets one, and I said, get another burger if you want. She says, no, I'm not really hungry, but I'm so excited we're moving. So I go and I get 2 of the Brewhouse Kings again. That's what Chloe got me the first time, on her payday. And, then when we were leaving, she says, oh, I don't think that, when she did the math, there was not enough money left for the what do you call it? The rent. So I was like, yeah, don't worry about it, But we just saved some money because the internet will be turned off soon because I'm going to be discontinuing service because we will be moving. And that means I will be discontinuing also the electric bill, which is totally, totally awesome. And I'm really stoked about that. So, and then Sabrina just messaged me. She's an autistic girl whose family is withholding her from transitioning, I believe, to male and, and etc. But anyways, let's get back to it. So after I ate one of my burgers, I put the other one in my purse, and I was going to put it in the refrigerator when I got home. I still got to do that. Anyways, we leave, and we went up to Walmart. We looked around, Chloe's like, want some beer? I go, nah, I'm okay. I don't need alcohol. And then afterwards, she's like, do you need anything else? I'm like, that's nothing. So finally, on our way back, again, the police, blah, 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 same tune, different time. And it's like, ugh. So, but when we went into Walmart, we were looking for something. This one guy thought I was trying to steal something. I said, no, sir. I'm using this as a basket, the chair, because I'm like this, spread out with the 2-foot things there. And I put the cream down. Chloe's like, well, I'm not paying this price. Well, I found cream that's working for her right now that's $3.28. It's the Walmart brand, and you get more in the Walmart brand than you do with actual Preparation H. So Chloe looked at me, and Chloe says, you know what? My mom's a complete bitch. I said, why is that? She accuses you of all this shit that she can't back. And yet you've just done it. You've taken me to Red Robin. You bought me my sandals. I threw a temper tantrum about wings. You got me wings. You buy me a burger. You look after me. And so I told Chloe, I said, next month's paycheck, you're buying the gas for the truck. And she says, yes, we're moving. And then I said, and then after that, you can help pay the deposit down on the rental deposit because they're breaking in 6 payments. She's like, sure, I can do that. And I said, cool. I'll pay the current rent. Now, electricity is going to go up probably, I don't know, but it's a 2-bedroom. So we each get a bedroom if we wish. And Chloe says, nah, one's going to be the office. The other's going to be the guest room. And, we'll use the main living room as your bedroom because you like the hide-a-bed couch. I was like, right on. So, but yeah, as we were walking around Walmart, I said, what if we do this stuff? Well, we have food stamps that come in on tomorrow, both of us. And so she's getting her supplies, I'm getting mine, and I still got to get some more of those Salisbury steaks. But tomorrow's lunch is going to be bratwursts and hamburgers, and then steak burgers, and then dinner is dinner steak. So I was just stoked, So I was just really, really happy about it, and yeah, I was just really stoked about it, and basically, it was pretty cool, and so we got back home. It was late, and I was like setting the computer up so I can do this video before I pass out from things. I was supposed to do one spreadsheet tonight, but I might just get it done tomorrow when Chloe goes grocery shopping because Chloe's taking my debit card and she's going to go and get the stuff that's needed for the barbecue. I got to get charcoal and lighter fluid, garbage bags, dish soap, shampoo and conditioner and stuff. And she asked me, well, I'm running low. Can you pick up the quarters for longer? And I'm like, sure. So we got everything figured out. And, and a lot of people say, oh, she financially is exploiting me, blah, blah, blah. But, it was really fun going into Old Navy and just picking up that dress. And it was just me, and I'm like, yeah. So, anyways, so we had a great time. And, my old neighbor adopted sister Patty, she's like, she messaged me and she's like, what's the good news? And I told her, she says, what? You got an application from Gabby. Now you got your 2-bedroom. Well, the email came in. So I was like, yes, a new home. Finally, a new home. You know, this is going to be great. So that's what happened. So, you know, so tomorrow morning or tomorrow before it gets to be lunchtime, I will write out a shopping list, but I will do the spreadsheets. And I will do what I can when Chloe's out. Then when Chloe gets back, I will be basically resting the rest of the day, getting prepared to do the barbecuing, you know, brats, steak burgers, and steak. And, you know, Chloe's like, I want a shrimp ring. I'm like, go for it. Get one of those shrimp cocktail rings, you know, be happy about it, you know. So, and on top of all of this, you know, my guy emailed me and told me, well, you can't buy the Game Boy Advance system, the Japanese one, because, you know, I'm asking too much. But the unopened NES, Super NES, and Game Boy Color games, Game Boy Advance, you know, Pokemon credits went through the roof. So I got the box, and he says, can you get smaller boxes? So Friday I will be getting smaller boxes, packaging them up and shipping them out. And then the other thing, because my schedule's busy. Tomorrow, you know, is the 4th, and, you know, I'm doing spreadsheets, Chloe's doing the grocery shopping, you know, and got my debit card and so forth. I mean, and then on the 5th, we're going to town to take care of Social Security for this research, but now I need paperwork for the new manager. So it's like, hey, this works really well. Friday, I see the manager at the here at the apartment complex, talked about, you know, it's month to month anyway, so it's like I'm moving. So we're gonna pay off what's owed, and then we're off to move. Oh yeah, we are off to move, and I am just so stoked about it because you know, it's just too awesome, you know, and you know, it's just cool. So yeah, I'm just excited to be moving, and so, you know, we got boxes set up. We got more boxes set up, Safeway and Walmart, and then I have boxes coming from U-Haul. So we're just gonna start packing up more stuff, you know. And Chloe's just like, yes, we get to move. You better start doing so. You know, one of the things I told Chloe to do is get some affordable packing tape, a couple rolls of it. We'll start packing up everything, taping it up. And then get a cheap pair of scissors, you know. So she's like, yeah, totally cool. We'll get 2 pairs of scissors at the dollar store. And so Friday, my schedule is basically, you know, see the manager in the morning, and then in the afternoon or morning after that, we're going to go get her medical records. It's going to cost some money. And then after that, Chloe has those records, and then she's just like, well, we have 2 sets of records to get left, 3 if you count the big one from her psychologist in Ohio, and it's all, you know, pretty damn good. It's like, you know, so you have her records ready to go for what do you call it? Social Security when we reapply, you know, because she's going to reapply, she can get it that way. Whereas currently the administrative law judge with center records is not going to get her on disability. So we have to pull back just a bit, spend a little money, and get the diagnosis from the psychologist. And then we will get now, with Chloe paying the deposit, that gives me more time in September to get things set up for Christmas for the layaway, because we need a new TV. So we're going to be getting a new TV. So we're looking at, I'm looking probably to get a 65 or 70 inch, and this TV will go into the bedroom. So we'll do layaway at Walmart for that. And, you know, Chloe's just, you know, and Chloe wanted me to call us the social worker and for cash assistance. And I said, okay, I can do that. You know, explain we're moving, and then on top of all of this, she says to me, I should go and get things set up for August. Well, she's already set up all the way to September. So I said, why go through this therapist If you're only seeing her for one appointment and then you're moving, she says that's true. I says it's a waste, you know. So we got to contact the social worker, but otherwise, all is well. All is well. Chloe's happy. She got to try the Ghost Burger out today at Red Robin. She says that was spicy. The wings were nothing compared to the Ghost Burger, and then the ghost pepper sausage sticks I got her was not even, you know, hot. Yet the cheese apparently was. Yeah. Because the cheese, Chloe, funny about the cheese is Chloe's lactose intolerant when eating on ice cream. She hasn't farted once. So I'm like, eh. You know, and when she does eat something like ice cream or something, she's usually gassy. But so anyways, you know, there's your pretty much good news update, you know, that we're moving. And, you know, that's all you guys need to know. We're on our way out in a month. We just got to get things moving. So you'll get updates from time to time of spreadsheet updates and packing updates. And well, we're just going to haul ass out of here, you know. And, you know, and we're just going to work on getting things moving along. So we're happy, you know. And my sister, she's like, way to go. Yes. Tara's like, it sucks to be you. Moving sucks, you know. And Corey he hasn't said much anyways. And then, you know, my aunt's like, you know, is Chloe going with? And then, yeah, she's driving the truck. So, you know, I'm just really stoked about, you know, so, but yeah, I mean, we're both exhausted because, you know, I didn't get much sleep last night because of drinking and stuff. And then this good news, and, you know, so we're on our way out. And that is your update. And I will update you also on how everything's going with the video games and the sale and, you know, etc. You know, and so, you know, like I said, Friday, I go and get her records. We're going to the lawyer's office, put an ultimatum on the jackass because we're moving, and that means we ain't going to be in this county to fucking deal with his assholishness of, we're going to all the records, otherwise the judge is going to yell at you. Well, guess what? We can reapply because, frankly, we're moving, and, you know, the Social Security hearing, we're not waiting another year or two to get a place. Where we chose it so perfectly that we are going, and we aren't looking back. This place is a dive hole, you know. Management doesn't take care of the place. Things happen, you know, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, when we leave, this place will be, once the truck's done, we'll be doing some light cleaning, and it won't take long, 3 of us, and this place will be spotless. The deposit will be back. We'll put it in Chloe's bank account, and then we'll put that deposit towards paying off our current deposit and the new place. Life is good. I mean, literally, life is good. And I am just excited to report that you know, we are doing things properly, you know, which is you know, Friday, you know, and we're doing lunch Friday. You know, Thursday we're doing lunch at this one place. Friday we're doing lunch here in town because we have to run around. I got to go to the welfare office, and, you know, like I said, I got to submit some papers there. And then, you know, Chloe, yesterday, she put her there. It was Monday. Monday she put her lawyer in place. Basically, told the lawyer to cram it. Basically, you know, demanding things that, you know, she doesn't want people to have. And then, you know, and then today, you know, she's just basically, like I said, the letter came from the lawyer, and the lawyer, you know, basically said, all medical records, we need this, you can't do that. Chloe just looked at it, crumpled up, threw it in the trash can. And then when we, like I said, when we decided to found out through the tablet, you know, the email, 2 bedrooms opened up. You're on number 1 on the list. Do you want it? And we're like, yeah. The lady was in her office working, And we're like, yes, we'll take it. We're taking it. We're moving out of this hellhole city, you know. We don't want to be pestered by police. We don't want to be badgered by others. And, you know, the neighbor, you know, so Chloe, she's just like, you know, so excited. She's like, yeah, you know, so we got everything figured out from the deposits to the moving truck to the gas to the rent, you know, for our new place. And she's just, like I said, very excited that we are out of this hellhole. I mean, we're getting to the point where we are really tired of living here, anyways. So, and, you know, it is really, a really good news because, you know, we are really excited to moving, you know, and it was just a really, really great day. So, you know, for me, I mean, I came home, you know, and I got the mail, and I was just like, great, you know. And I said, here, Chloe. And she opened the letter, and it was just like, then, you know, when she came in after, she saw the tablet, and I said, I'm booting my computer up. And when she saw it on my computer, she did a happy dance. But she opened up, like I said, the paper in the trash can, you know, where her paper was, and decided to literally crumple it up again and said, fuck him. The lawyer ain't touching me, and I'm not dealing with the jackass. We're reapplying for Social Security disability in our new county. So I was just thinking, you know, this is a great day. Oh, I forgot to mention I did go by the smoke shop, and I picked up a roll, I should say, a roll of dip, 5 cans, and I get this stuff. One thing that Chloe doesn't really like the dip is this stuff. But I did give her the extra can of Grizzly Dark Select because, you know, Dark Select is a good tobacco. I just prefer this stuff myself. You know, I like that whiskey stuff too, but they discontinued it. So, you know, so anyways, so tomorrow's dinner adventure is going to be steak for dinner. Moi, am cooking. And Chloe's cooking hamburgers and brats for dinner, and the brats are going to be really good. Like I said, I just found out they discontinued my brats. That's why I can't find them. Figures, you know. But anyways, I mean, we went all over the grocery stores, and 80 miles away, you know, from our house, it's 80 miles. From my old place, it's 40 miles, and we didn't find any, you know. And then on top of all of this, you know, talking to my manager, she's like, yeah, you got to get out of there. I mean, the police are just really, really, you know, harassing both of us. And secondly, you know, as I was talking to my manager, she says 2/3 of the people moved out after you, Rita. You know, this one's this one's that. And I'm just like, really, that's really, you know, really interesting, you know, that 2/3 of the people, you know, moved out, you know. She said, oh, this person did this. And one of the former maintenance mans, you know, so one of the, you know, I was just telling a friend of mine, um, Danielle, she's a pre-op, that basically, um, you know, she was talking about moving, you know, herself. I mean, I just can't believe, you know, I got home and I expected, you know, um, that to be there, you know. So, and it's like really, really awesome that, you know, we the people are moving, you know, and so, um, so, but anyways, I can't keep talking because I have nothing much more to say because, you know, this video has gone long enough. I got to get my setup for my bed and put in return a lonesome dove. I got a burger. I got to heat up. I got some medicine to take for my heartburn and digestion. You know, the Brewmaster burger or the Brewhouse burger is just the bomb. I mean, you get all this and you get fried onions in it, and it's like, those guys over at Burger King know exactly how to make a burger, better than paying more money for a burger from Dairy Queen or McDonald's. I mean, you might be paying a little bit more, but I think out of the fast food burgers, nothing competes with the Big King or the Bacon King. And with them, they just loaded me up with bacon anyways today, and I was just like, yes. So and I told the guy what I wanted burger wise, and they didn't listen to me. So I'm just like, you know what? That's okay for the guy at Red Robin. They screwed up Chloe's burgers. They thought she wanted a Chicken King, the new sourdough Chicken King, and she's like, no, I wanted the Bacon King. So they got it. She says, this ain't worth the money. So the bacon, not the Swiss one. The Swiss one's got a creamy ranch sauce, whereas the other one's like a spicy, what do you call it, like salsa type sauce, and it's but I'm just so stoked. I want to give you guys an update. And so there you have it. I'm off to relax the night away, try to get some sleep. Tomorrow is the 4th, so for all of you out there, happy 4th of July here in the United States. Don't blow off a hand, and stay tuned for updates as we, talk about boxes and talking about this and talking about that, getting things moving along. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be totally, totally cool, and we're ready to roll. And, with that said, please, please, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Keep it nice is all we ask. And for some of you out there, just like I say, keep it nice. And hit the like and subscribe button. And it's wholesome fun, even for your dogs. Thanks for playing Buttercups.